Hey guys, welcome to Essential Print Supply. My name is James and I'm going to be teaching you how to design your patches today, very simply using our custom templates that we have available for you. So these are all the pre-made sizes that we have on our site, but even with these custom templates that we have, you can size these patches however you want. But we're going to show you the basics with the default sizes on how we do it, so that we can upload the correct files so that we don't have any issues when it comes to creating your custom patches. So here we go. So what we want to do first is download the templates file. So you can do that from the product page, but you have to also make sure that you are logged in and have an account first. So once you have the EPS template file, you're going to go ahead and open up your software. In this case, I use Affinity, but you can use Adobe. Now, I would just use Illustrator because what we're wanting to do here is we're wanting to create vector files. So that's very important. We're going to actually be uploading SVG files. Now, what you're seeing on the screen right now, this is actually going to be pieces of the patch that we're going to assemble. So let's go ahead and take the EPS file that you just downloaded and saved. So I'm going to drag it right into this bar right here. What that's going to do is it's going to open it up there. So we'll go ahead and right now leave this as is. And what we want to do is highlight the artboard tool and then click insert artboard. It now creates a canvas for you to be able to do whatever you want to do. And you can also save this kind of as a master file. Now, when artboard 1 is already highlighted, what you can do is with the green artboard tool already highlighted, click on insert artboard. Now it's going to create an identical artboard. Now you can click on the black arrow right here and just move this aside. Now, most patches aren't going to be over 5 inches on our website. So our maximum is 4.5 inches. So just for design's sake, let's go ahead and just create a 5-inch by 5-inch document here. But what you want to do first is you want to, because it's set to point, automatically it'll set the point. You want to go to file and let's change some of the settings in the document. So go to document setup here and we want to change this to inches. So when you're creating for your patch designs or even for your DTF designs, always create in inches. We want 300 DPI and we want the color to be transparent background. RGB is fine. You can design in RGB. And with patches, it doesn't matter because you're only going to be designing in black. So keep that in mind, okay? So we're going to hit OK. Now what we're going to do is change this dimension here at the bottom. I think I'm in the way right here. So just click on that and make sure this is connected to both. Actually, no. Uncheck that. Make sure it's broken. We want 5 by 5. So for now, we just want a 5-inch by 5-inch artboard. We will tailor this to the size of our patch when our patch is done. So for now, let's go ahead and just look through the different patches that we have. These are all the pre-made patch shapes that you can choose from. Now, again, if you don't like these custom sizes, if you click on the outer dimension here, that's going to give you the patch size. So this one is 3.25 by 2.25. This will be the actual patch that we're going to be doing the example with. So what we're doing is we're going to create this patch right here, but I'm going to show you how we're going to do that. So go ahead and choose the patch you want. And at that point, if you want to resize it, if you want to go maximum size or change the look of the patch in any way, shape, or form, you can. At that point, you'd be submitting a custom patch. Okay, our pre-made patches are what they are. When you upload on a pre-made patch, it has to be based on the size that is default here. If you're altering or changing these patches, then you will need to go custom patches because there will be a price difference. So we're going to choose this patch right here. So click on this one and click on this one, and then you can hit copy and then click on the artboard and paste. So there is your patch right here. This is what we're going to be designing. So now you can zoom in on it. What's nice is you have all the different colors that you can choose from here. So these are added here just so that you can kind of use them as swatches to get an idea of the color scheme. And then what we're going to do is, since I already have this set up, these are all the elements that I'm going to be using for my patch. So we're going to take this and we're going to copy it. So Control and hit C on your keyboard, and then over here, Control and then V. So here's all of our pieces that we're going to use to assemble this patch. You can use whatever elements you want, like this right here I got from Canva, and this is just a custom font that you can get. You can alter the fonts however you want to make them fit your logo, but we're going to just do something very quick and very simple. If you look at the information here, you realize that it's telling you the inside area is the design space, and that you can technically use this stroke line, which is the actual inside template line. So this inside design area, this line or stroke can become kind of an accent trim to what you're doing with your patch. If you want an accent trim, you don't have to, but if you wanted to, you can. In some cases, it just kind of adds to the design, as you kind of see in this scenario. So let's go ahead and start working it from here. You can kind of determine ahead of time if you do want to add the accent trim. If you don't, then what you can do is simply highlight that after you're done with your patch, and you can turn it off. If we turn it off, there it is right there. Okay, but what we're going to do is assemble this. So we're going to take this, we're going to place it in here. We're going to take our industries, we're going to put that right about so. And then we take our icon here. Now we take our established, we place that, 2024, or whatever year your business was established. In this case, we're just using this as an example. And then you kind of want these to be even. So there we go. Those are even. And of course, always make sure that your lettering is always even to your trims. You don't want things to look like they're off balance. Utilize whatever techniques you need to make that happen. So you want everything centered and looking good. Now, if I didn't want the trim and this is all I'm going to do, then I could take this and I can hide it, and there would become my patch. So we have our design, we have our accent trim in place. Here's what we want to do. We want to go ahead and export this as an SVG. But we want to make sure everything is in black. So we're going to highlight the outer trim, change that to black. And then what I want to do is group this. And there's a reason I'm grouping this. So I'm going to group it. I'm going to name it. I'm just going to name it Pork Patch. Click OK. And I'm doing this because you see your dimensions down here. Whoop, wrong way. See your dimensions right here. So right here, you got your dimensions. So this patch is 3.25 by 2.25. I'm going to bring that up here to the top corner, and I want to make sure that everything is touching. When it comes to my artboard, I want to fit this artboard to this patch now. And this is what you'll do for every single patch. And the reason why you have to do this is because if you upload it like this, all this blank space becomes part of your design. It becomes a dimension of your design. So when you upload all of this, what ends up happening is you're not uploading a 3.25 image by 2.25 image. You're uploading a 5 by 5 image because the export is only looking at this space here. So what I like to do, and what is a good practice, is if the outer dimension of my patch is 3.25 by 2.25, I like to make the artboard 0.05 inches bigger than what my patch is. What do I mean by that? So I'm going to click on artboard, and instead of 5, I'm going to go 3.30 because the patch is 3.25 by 2.30 because the height is 2.25. So I want the artboard to be 2.30. So that's what happens right there. Now we click on our patch, and because we grouped our patch, now it's going to grab the whole thing as a whole. And you see how it's tight over here, but it's not over here. what we do here is we click center and then center. So center horizontal and center vertical is what we're going to do. Now, if you want that even tighter, you can do that by changing the numbers over here. So if we went, for example, or 3.28 by 2.28, that would make the artboard even tighter. Now click on this again and center it. And I think that's good. I think that little sliver of transparent space is good. It guarantees that it's getting all of the patch area that you have. Okay, so go ahead and click File, click Export, save as SVG, 300 DPI. Always make sure you're on Artboard 2 or whatever your artboard is named where your design is. That's the one you want to choose, and click Export. Save it. Okay, now let's jump on over to the website and we're going to upload that image. Okay, so now you are in your actual patch area. If you don't know how you got here, let me show you briefly. We have the patch zone on our website. This is a leatherette patch because there's a specific color I want in leatherette. Plus, I love the black engraving that leatherette gives you when you engrave it. If you guys want really black colors when it comes to your engraving, this is the product that you want to choose. So these are the colors you can select from. I know that I want bamboo, so I'm going to choose my patch. Currently, we have over 28 patches to choose from and 10 more to come if they're not already available. So we're going to choose leatherette patch number 25. Now we want to see what our design looks like on the patch. So we're going to click Design Now. Okay, so what we're going to do now is upload our image. So we're going to say, yes, I have the legal rights to use it. One thing we're going to say is we don't recommend pornographic, any type of demonic, or any type of copyrighted or trademark materials. If this is you, then we're not going to be the site for you. So make sure you keep it clean and keep it legal, and we won't have any issues here at Essential Print Supply. Click I have legal rights to use the image. We already have it uploaded here, so we're just going to click on it. We don't need to remove the background because again, we're using an SVG. So click no change and no effects. We're using one color only. So click one and that is it. Now here you're just trying to get a visual. You already know what your dimension is on this patch, but we can expand this just a little bit more. And that kind of gives us the size of what we need here. So the cool thing is we can sift through the different colors so that we can see what it'll look like on different products. You know, you could put this on a basketball material. You can put it on red if you wanted to. So lots of colors to choose from. But in this scenario, I want bamboo. So bamboo is the color that I'm going to be choosing. So now that I know what this is kind of going to look like, you can upload your image here, select your file, upload it. You can choose the patch color here. We know we want bamboo. It's going to change here, bamboo, and then we want patch with engraving. Now let's just say in the scenario where you have your own laser engraving system, but you just want to order blank patches with adhesive, you can do that with Essential Print Supply by choosing blank patch, no engraving, and you'll see here the price changes. Here's your quantity breaks. So these first numbers will be your breaks. So the prices will change as you change the information, and you see how that works there. So the more you buy, the more you save. Great stuff. Minimum quantity on all leatherette is 18 for now. Add to cart and you're done. So that is how simple it is, everybody, to upload your files to our website and being given the tools you need to be successful with what you're doing. So once again, I'm in the industry. I'm here to help you guys, but I'm here to help you help me. The more I can educate you guys on what to do, the more you guys are going to end up with better products for your clients. And then it makes my job easier because I'm getting the correct files that I need. So hopefully this video gives all of you a better understanding of how to design your patches. Here we make it very easy to incorporate what you need to do within our website to be very successful. Not a lot of companies out there doing this for you guys. Of course, because I'm in the industry and this is something that I've been wanting in a company, I created it for you guys. So enjoy, get to ordering. And as always, if you have any questions, post in the comments, and look forward to seeing you guys in our next video. Thanks. Have a great day.